It's like I'm not making enough money to like be a regular human, but according to Yo, we are the Wikipod, and my name is BJ.
Patty Schwartz, yeah.
Party time,
Dude.
Shout out to the what's their names?
Worst idea of all time.
The worst idea of all time.
Heroes
guys.
of this pod.
Heroes of the pod. What's their names again?
Guy
Montgomery and Tim Bett.
Dude.
Shout out to our Kiwi brethren.
I hope they hear this pod and realize that it's pretty inspired by them.
It's very much inspired. I'd say the key inspiration to this podcast, spiritually speaking, is worst idea of all time podcast. It's a good one.
One of my favorite, like just that first season. The second season was good too.
It made it possible for me to watch the movie Grown Ups 2 more than once.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I met a child, a teenager, high schooler, who was telling me that one of his favorite movies of all time is Grown Ups.
Oh, cool.
Loves
I've met an adult like that.
It's strange.
Yeah, it's weird.
Bad.
Like, because I asked them, like, what did you like about it?
He's like, that's fun.
Yeah, that's
funny.
what they say.
It's funny, and it's like, all right.
We are fans of Adam Sandler, and like we do say that, like
we celebrate his entire catalog.
like
Jack
I'm
and
pretty
Jill.
sure Jack and Jill.
You ever see 8 Crazy Nights?
No,
that was a good one. It was an animated one.
Oh, okay,
it's really good.
I'm gonna say that like of the movies I've seen by him, I've only seen like 2 that I just wasn't really happy with, and they were both Grown Ups 1 and 2.
Yeah, those are pretty bad. What was there was the Cobbler one. You said that was good though.
The Cobbler one?
Yeah, he was like he plays a shoe guy. I don't remember. It
Who
was one
shoes?
of the Netflix ones. The Ridiculous Six. What'd you think of that one?
I'll watch that tonight.
Nice. Okay, I won't. I'm not gonna watch that.
I liked Murder Mystery and Murder Mystery 2. I thought they were both great, but I love murder mystery movies, whether or not they're good or not. I love them.
Speaking of a murder mystery, how's Diddy doing?
Diddy Watch. Not dead.
I'm trying to make heads or tails to that video that you sent me. So it's a guy who said that apparently there's new charges and they're actually naming an actual underage victim.
Well, they're not naming them, but
they're
pointing out that there is an underage victim.
There is who's a part of the trial now.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, well, that wasn't there before, and this guy was he was being very vague about what information he was trying to convey or what his like thesis was.
Not a really
not a good post to send me when I'm trying to like understand what's going on with Diddy.
Yeah, it didn't really work. Although I did hear that they're dropping the charges on the the video where he beats his girlfriend up.
Why would they drop those charges? Because
they illegally obtained the video, so they have to. There's a technicality kind of thing.
I hate the law. Fuck the law.
I don't hate the law.
I hate the law.
Because, like, the way you think...
I am the law.
No.
And I hate it.
I don't like law enforcement because in a lot of ways they bend the law into, like, hurting innocent people.
And it hurts when you bend the law and you put it in someone's butt.
Yeah.
You just keep it straight and then put it in their butt and they'll like it.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I do like the law. A lot of times the law is used to,
for actual justice.
Yes, and to, to keep the...
There's no justice. It's just us. Who said that? Heroes of the pod, agnostic front.
Oh, hell yeah.
Blind Justice screwed all of us. There's no justice.
Blind Justice is also a good band.
Sure. They still a band?
Yeah. They just played United Blood this past week.
United Blood's still a thing?
Yeah, they had a...
Oh, the Mongoloids played, yes.
Yeah, that wasn't good, but, I mean...
Look. Well, I'm of the opinion that hardcore is fucking garbage, so...
Yeah, but I like Blind Justice. I'm down to see them.
Okay.
My friends were we were talking about it, and they literally they're like, Guy, what would happen if we just like took you on Friday because they were going down?
Where are they going to take you? Down there.
Take it. I was like, well, my business would fail, and they're like, okay, we're not going to do that.
Nice.
But I did like I'm also being real. Like the only band I wanted to see was Blind Justice, and it's only because I'm friends with them. And
who else played United Blood? My finger's so far off the pulse.
War Hungry or War?
Okay, War Hungry.
War Hungry.
Okay.
Cold World.
Okay, people like Cold World. Sure.
Yeah, I find it weird too.
I mean, I don't find it weird. I don't even care.
Brace War.
Brace War. Okay.
I think Brace War did.
Yeah, they were the shit.
Brace War and
they stopped playing forever, and then they came back, and no one seemed to really give a shit that they came back. Now they've just been back.
Yeah.
But then again, my finger's so far off the fucking pulse that I might be completely wrong. I just remember when I first heard Brace War when they were new, I was like, this is the shit. This rules.
I really liked that one video of the Brace War video with the cat mosh.
Okay, yeah, the lady feeding like 80 cats at once, and they're all like climbing on top of each
Jump
other.
It, yeah.
Yeah, there's another version of that video where instead of putting the Brace War intro, they put Vocal Test by Integrity.
Okay.
That's also very good. What's your category this week? Oh wait, I didn't even announce the fucking podcast. This is the WikiPod.
We announced it.
Whatever. I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
And these are categories.
Categories.
Nice. So my category this week is going to be cats.
Oh, cool.
I love cats.
Yep.
Shout out Catsbury Park.
Shout out all things cats and Catsbury Park. DJ is cool, dude.
Absolutely.
And running a cool.
Really cool place.
Charity that helps.
It's if you want to hang out with some cats, hit up Catsbury Park. You can go hang out. Maybe you'll meet the love of your life and a cat companion that you can take home with you.
We love cats at this podcast. Shout out to my aunt who feeds the colony of stray cats behind my store. She rules. Shout out to my other aunt Pam.
Do you spay and neuter those cats?
Yes.
Nice. Hell yeah. See, listener, fuck you for assuming that he didn't do that.
It's not. It is expensive, but there is a clinic down the street on Fisher Boulevard that does it for like $40, I think. So it's not as bad.
It's worth it.
And it really, and like, to be perfectly honest, stray cat colonies are first off, it only takes like love to make the cats like actually like you. And my aunt, like, they don't love me because I don't feed them, but they love my aunt. She can pet every one of them. They are definitely feral animals, but they recognize my aunt as a good human, and
they're companions.
Her. Yeah, and
their only crime is loving us.
They're better. They're good for the, like, especially if you live in an area with vermin. Like, cats are.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, they literally keep my store vermin free.
Yeah.
They keep the houses around the area vermin free. They're just good. They don't spread diseases. They're good. They're just an excellent. Like, I
would literally kill someone if they like put a fucking hand on one of my cats.
Seaside Heights used to have this program. Ken Salerno used to run it. He's a old photographer from Thrasher Skateboard Magazine.
Yes.
He used to run a program in Seaside Heights before they had a new administration and a bunch of old boomers being jerk-offs, where they spayed and neutered all of the cats of the boardwalk in Seaside Heights, and the boardwalk businesses used to feed them and keep them around because they literally kept the rat population down to like zero. And then a bunch of boomers who live on the other side of town stepped in cat shit one day from a different colony that was over by the bay that wasn't protected, and then they went out on to kill all the cats. They said get rid of them or poison them. So
just heartless fuckers.
Yeah, Ken actually caught every one of the cats and brought them to a sanctuary for them to live out the rest of their days in Jackson.
Shout out Ken Salerno.
Ken is one of my beat cancer. Like, he's one of my customers. He's just the coolest dude.
Adding him to the list of heroes of the pod.
He should definitely be part of the heroes of the pod.
Yep. He's a WikiPod hero, Ken Salerno.
Dude, I could talk about cat lovers all day because they're actually like good people.
I remembered because I was looking through the list because I couldn't remember who Eric Mays was. Eric Mays is the counselor on the city board of counselors for Flint, Michigan. He's the guy who has all those viral videos where he goes like, "When they go low, I go lower," and somebody's like, I would like to make a point of information. And he goes, what is your point of information? It's pretty great. Yeah, so Eric May is hero of the pod, and also Ken Salerno, hero of the pod now.
Absolutely. Not only did he take awesome pictures of hardcore and punk and skateboarding, he is a savior to a colony of cats.
So now he's sharing the good graces of people like Luigi Mangione, Tom Green, and Muammar Gaddafi as heroes of the pod.
I mean, like, I think he's on equal footing with those people.
Absolutely. Birds
right.
of a feather. What's your
my category? Man, cat's a good one.
Yeah,
but
I'd be so stoked if it's cats. Imagine if we got 2 episodes back to back where you had to read everything, Guy. That would suck for you.
Know.
I'd have a great time. I had a great time last episode. That was fantastic.
I hate law enforcement. Like, it's literally the worst.
Pick British. You've won on British.
I've won on British. I don't want to pick British again, though, because like it's like inviting it's like hoping to get something that I don't want to sit through, because I don't even want to sit through
true.
you.
You did almost fall asleep last time.
Oh my god, it was so terrible. Because
it's like inviting a Dracula into the house. You're just like, God damn it,
energy vampire. It's the
You're
worst.
like, why'd I invite this Dracula into the house? And Dracula's just like hanging out. Like,
I'm picking. I am. The category is going to be genre of horror / suspense thriller.
Love it.
So
nice. You want mystery. You love
like a mystery counts. Mystery is a suspense thriller.
Nice.
All right. Are you picking the?
Yes. I'm picking the thing.
Did I get it?
No, not yet. I haven't clicked random yet. I'm trying to click the thing and the damn thing. Whoa! All right, nice. This is cool because earlier today I was listening to Bjork, and this is Bokrijk.
Oh no!
I'm sending you the link.
Thank you, because obviously I will not be getting that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a work of fiction, and I also don't think it has anything to do with cats. So I think we're both on the hook for this one, brother. We got Bokrijk.
It looks like a town.
The Bokrijk provincial domain, Dutch provincial domein Bokrijk, pronounced Bokrijk. Oh, Bokrijk. Okay.
Oh, Bokrijk. All right,
we'll call it Bokrijk.
Go Bokrijk.
There we go. It is is a park and museum complex near Genk, province of Limburg in Belgium. What do you know about Limburg cheese?
Oh, it stinks.
Stinky.
My grandmother loved it.
Nice. Shout out to
Grandma Ruth.
Grandma Ruth. She's up in heaven enjoying a big block of Limburg cheese.
Yeah.
Sitting on a cloud, just chomping down on a big old block of it.
Probably.
Hell yeah, that's sick. It is known for its open-air museum, which displays a large collection of historical buildings from across Flanders, which presents the historical and rural life in the region. What do you know about Ned Flanders?
Oh,
neighbor from The Simpsons?
Neighbor from The Simpsons, owned the Leftporium.
Yeah,
was left-handed. Kind of liked him. Was an avid Beatles Beatlemaniac.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
he was. It was the only thing that was bigger than God.
I don't remember that bit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
How do I know something that you don't know?
You stumped me on The Simpsons. That's crazy. I need to go back.
He went into his basement. They found all this Beatles paraphernalia, and he go, "Why do you have all this?" Well, he's like, "Well, it's the only thing that was bigger than God."
That's crazy because he's so religious.
Yes.
Wild. All right. Well, I do remember that Marge was obsessed as a child with Ringo.
Yes,
that's right.
Sending him pictures that he put on his wall.
He said, this portrait is really gear. That was a good one. I like that one.
Flanders, which present history.
The domain is 5.5 square kilometers. What the fuck is a kilometer? No worry, listener. They got a parentheses here with square miles. It is 2.1 square miles. I understand how big that is.
Sort of, yeah.
Yep. In area, and also hosts an important botanical garden. Parentheses arboretum. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking arboretum reading this bullshit article. This sucks. Nature reserve and the largest open-air playground in Flanders. Nice. Oh, never mind playgrounds. I'm excited. All right.
We got a picture, very picturesque Dutch, like.
Definitely Dutch because there's a windmill and sheep.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's, imagine a Dutch, like little Farmville kind of situation with several buildings, like sort of like it looks like there's this church steeple. Then in the center you got a windmill. There's a little shack underneath that, and in the mid ground there's a wooden fence with some sheep grazing in the field.
Sheep, yeah.
And then off to the left you got some trees with two houses that have like a sort of reddish roof.
How do we pronounce this again? Let me go up there.
Bokrijk.
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 Bokrijk. View of Bokrijk recreated Hayes Bay Village.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, we're going into history. On March 9th, 1252, Arnold the Fourth. Is that the fourth, right?
Oh, you nailed it.
Yeah. Arnold IV, Count of Lune, and Chiny.
Lune and Chiny.
Count of Lune, sold a forest that was that's situated between Genk, Zonhoven, and Hasselt to the Abbey of Herkenrode.
Sure.
Herkenrode. Yes. This forest was called Bokrijk.
Bukaki.
Or Bokrijk. Beach rake. And no, a part of land. Oh, beach rake.
You're leaving out equals. Why are you skipping the equals? Buck equals beach.
And then rake equals part of land. So beach. So it's beach land. So this is like a shore town, I guess.
Well, beach. They're spelling beach like BEECH.
So the tree beach, the beach tree.
Yeah.
All right. So like it's a tree land. Whatever. Fuck it.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean either.
The name later evolved into Bokrijk, and eventually became Bokrijk. The Cistercian Abbey of Herkenrode in
what a cartoon ass language. This is fucking goofy.
Kringen near Hasselt, built
you keep flipping the L and the E in Hasselt.
Built a.
You keep wanting to say Hazlitt.
Yeah, I know.
Just say Hazlitt.
Grandier Abbey Farm dug out fish ponds and started forestry practices. The Abbey Farm was cultivated by lay brothers, and from 1447 onwards functions as an ordinary tenant farm. It remained the Abbey's property until the years of the French Revolutionary Wars. In 1797, French revolutionaries seized all the properties of the Cistercian Abbey, and the same year sold it to a private investor from the Maastricht.
That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was the French Revolution.
Not an easy paragraph.
No, that was brutal for you, brother.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Subsequently, though, the buildings were neglected by many owners until 1890. In that year, the Maurice Van Hees family demolished the residential area but left the outbuildings. They built neoclassical castle, but were unable to complete it. In 1896, it was sold to the Count de Meuse, who did finish the castle. The Count owned a local iron mine until the outbreak of World War I. During the war, he sold the land and castle to a Jewish family from Germany. In 1919, the Belgian state seized the land and sold it to SV Middencredietskas van Borenbond, whatever. Central Credit Bank of the Farmers Union.
Bullshit.
Fuck that shit. That's some straight up Nazi shit. Fuck them.
Yep.
Yeah, they did like legitimate
stealing wealth from farmers,
from Jews. Yeah, it's terrible, horrible. Central Credit Bank of the Farmers Union. They set Bokrijk up as a model farm. Due to a crisis and eventual bankruptcy of the Farmers Union, the model farm failed. So it's like an Arrested Development kind of situation where it's like
except that they're stealing.
They stole it and then it failed. So fuck them. That's what they get.
Oh wow. This is hoping for a short one. Did not help.
Nope.
All right, we're going into we're back. Are we in history? No, we're in
the
Bokrijk Open Air Museum. On 21 March 1938, the provincial government of Limburg
Limburg.
Yes.
thought you said
Inspired by
Littenberg.
no. Inspired. I might have, but who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Inspired by Governor Herbert Verwilling.
You're just
Acquired-
whiffing on these proper nouns, brother. Whiffing.
Acquired Burkeek or Borkeek, whatever. Verwilgen.
Bow. Say it with me. Bow
Creek. Bow
Yes.
Creek.
Bow Creek.
Verwilgen strove to create a public domain that would combine culture and nature. His vision would be realized years later under the dynamic impulse of provincial governor Louis Rope. On 6 October 1953, the Provincial Council of the province of Limburg decided to create an open-air museum in Bokrijk. Bow Creek.
Why are you? You're skipping
I'm-
R's when they're there.
It's
and then
because I see the BORK. It's not
There's no R there.
I know
It's not
there's
until
a-
after the
it-
K.
It's I know, but because of my weird dyslexia, I see the R first.
Are you dyslexic?
I think so. I
No.
can't read.
You know you can't read, but that's because you didn't learn right.
I
There's a
know.
difference. Being dyslexic, it doesn't matter how you were taught.
But I still see. I want to say Bork because I see all those letters, and that word makes sense to me.
Yeah, but that's not what dyslexia is.
All right. Well, but I see the letters, and I rearrange them in my head to getting.
Yeah, it's because you don't want to read phonetically.
Exactly.
You
I
just
wanna-
guess based off the first couple letters, and that's not how reading works.
Yeah. Well, it's too late now.
It is.
With the
It is too late.
post-war industrial
Nice.
revolution and the increasing development projects of the 1950s, Flanders' living environment was drastically changing. Agricultural buildings of important cultural and historic value for Flanders were disappearing from the landscape. Dr. Joseph, right? Yeah. Joseph Wayne was appointed to coordinate the project and remain in the function as the first conservator of the open air museums of Bow Creek.
Yeah.
The museum opened to the public on 12 April 1958 as a contribution of the province of Limburg to the Expo 58 Brussels World Fair. Fuck.
Nice work, guy. You crushed it. You
hate
crushed
reading.
it. You
Hate
crushed
reading.
it. Well, that's good that you decided to do this podcast with me. It's a fucking stupid idea. It's torturous. It's labor intensive, and we
I'm
get
a masochist.
nothing from
That's
it.
the problem.
We get nothing from it. There are 148 authentic buildings that form the heart of the Heritage Collection. Also, in the collection, there are some 30,000 pieces of everyday life from the 17th century to 1950. It has been designed to be an interactive and includes staff who take on the roles of people from different periods. This sounds so fucking lame.
Sounds like Colonial Williamsburg.
Yeah, this is so whack, dude. The oldest buildings date back to 1507. Although the emphasis is on farms and farming, there are other examples of village life, such as Smithy, a school, a church, an inn, and several craftsmen's buildings. Due to changes in Belgian heritage law, buildings can now only be preserved in situ. Therefore, no more buildings can be moved to Bow Creek. The museum's preserved buildings are grouped in 3 clusters on the site, which are arranged by their region of origin. Number 1, the Kempen. Number 2, East and West Flanders. Number 3, Haspengouw and the Maasland. A 4th area in the southwest corner of the site is dedicated to the 60s.
Hell yeah.
Fucking woo-doo-doo-doo. Wow-no-no-no.
Was that the 60s?
Woo-doo-doo-doo. Wow-no-no-no.
When did that come out? 67?
Purple haze is
Yeah.
in my brain. Yeah, it's
Anyway.
the 60s, dog.
I'm not 100% sure of anything anymore.
Nice,
The
love it.
region of the museum that represents East and West Flanders has no village setting. Instead, there are a number of buildings that show characteristic workplaces and housing.
We got the Kempen region lies in between the Scheldt polders and Maaskant in northeast Flanders. I have no idea what that sentence means, guy. Do you understand
The
it?
Kempen, well, it's the type of buildings.
Yeah, but the
Kempen region. So there's 4 regions. Remember?
Right, but between the Scheldt polders and the Muskonk in the northeast Flanders, like that means nothing to me.
Well, it's in northeast Flanders, and
It's
the
between.
Scheldt
What's a
polders.
polders?
It's obviously some kind of landmass.
What is a polder?
Might be some kind of pond or something. I don't know. It's in Belgium.
That shit's crazy to me.
And the Maskent is an established piece of land that we've already talked about a bunch of times.
It's already gone in one ear out the other.
Okay.
Brother. The museum has reproduced the traditional timber farm dwellings typical of the region as it was over a century ago.
The region of Haspengouw is known for its fruit and traditional square farmstead. In the museum, this region is represented by a copy of the village of Olbeek as it would have looked in the 19th century. The buildings are arranged around the village square with 2 ponds and predominantly lime trees.
Ooh, limes.
And limes sound good. Actors provide interactive experiences in the church and the schools.
All right, so we got pictures.
We got some pictures. Hell yeah. They're small pictures, but we can zoom in, right? We're
allowed to pinch and zoom, absolutely. So it's like, we got this one building. It's called the Gateway from Here, 1774, which serves as the museum's entrance.
It's got like it. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's like got like a brownish reddish roof, and it's like looks
brick
building.
Buildings with green shutters.
Big arch in the center.
Yeah, cool.
It's pretty neat.
Then we got the rectory from Shrek.
Oh, Shrek.
Yeah, that's.
What are you doing in my swamp? That was terrible. Sorry,
yeah, that's
listener.
It's a little like just a regular little building there where the nuns live.
A lot of bushes and shrubs and trees and such.
Oh wow, living history, distilling Genever on an authentic pot still.
I think that's like Belgian
like whiskey.
Yeah, like moonshine or something like that.
Yeah,
that shit'll fucking put hair on your chest.
And then we got a picture of a historical reenactment here. It
looks like a bunch of people who bought and sold slaves. Honestly, that's what those outfits are screaming to me.
Yep.
All right, so we got the Arboretum. Bokrijk is also home to one of the largest plant collections in Belgium. Started in 1965, the first Arboretum covered 18 hectares. What the fuck is a hectare? It's like an acre?
Well,
smaller than an acre,
hectagon.
right?
A hectagon is
That's
5.
8.
No. Octagon is
Pentagon is 5.
Pentagon is 5.
Hect is 8.
No. Octo.
6.
Octo.
6.
Hect is 6. Yes.
Nice.
So it's
what does it mean?
So it's 6 acres.
1 hectare is 6 acres.
That's what I would think so.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Let's go with that.
Let's do it. The plant collection was arranged into ornamental gardens such as the Mediterranean Garden, a conservatory, a fern garden, woodland, and marsh areas. Some of the plant collections has been included in the open air museum, such as the herb and vegetable gardens near the castle and playground. Is the Sense and Color Garden.
Cool.
Yum.
Next chapter, The Wick.
John Wick.
Wick.
Who would you rather get into a fight with, John Wick or Keanu Reeves from Speed?
Dude, you don't remember? Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Yes.
Wick. Also Wick.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the beginning, the scroll, the credit scroll?
No.
And underneath it had in Belgian, it was talking about the lovely lakes and the majestic moose.
I don't
the
remember.
moose once bit my brother. It was all in Belgian, and it also it would say Wick, also Wick.
Okay.
Also Wick.
I need to do a rewatch.
Dude, it's like the best 15 minutes of credits you've ever read.
I do remember that there's like the weird subtitles, but I never remember paying attention, especially when I was a kid. It was just like silly, and I didn't absorb any of it. This is just being silly.
I read all of it. It was great.
Hell yeah.
I would pause it to read it. Anyway, The Wick. This is the large nature reserve that is not open to the public, but is part of the Bokrijk parkland, consisting of 19 lakes and 50 acres of woodland, thickets, and marsh. The site is managed by, it's a red hyperlink, which means it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Natterpunt.
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 That sounds crazy.
This is a volunteer organization that owns and manages, with the help of volunteers, natural areas of Flanders.
Now moving on to the playground. The playground situated in the
cool.
Parkland also houses the Spielshire.
Oh,
which
I accidentally clicked.
shed.
I accidentally clicked on the.
Don't just
on
go
the
back.
picture.
Just go back.
Yeah,
Don't
but
comment
all
on it.
all it does is it zooms in on the picture.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like, look, check it out.
Nice.
And that playground looks sick as hell.
It does. It looks really whimsical.
It's like a better class Castle Park.
I didn't finish reading though.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. There is the usual collection of play equipment on offer, as well as miniature golf and mini cars. Hell yeah! So we got the botanical gardens. Looks like a bunch of damn plants.
Yeah, it looks cool though. I'm down with botanical gardens. They're
I'm
fun.
down with them too. They're pretty sick.
Yeah,
You can,
yeah.
like walk around, and have a good old
Dude,
time. in them.
I love walking around gardens.
It's nice.
It's especially big ones. I went to the botanical gardens in San Francisco. It was so
Peaceful.
nice, relaxing, and
Yep.
beautiful, and
Totally.
comfortable. Like, it was humid, but it was like not like horrible.
No, it's nice. It's a nice way to spend a day. Absolutely.
The
And then we got the
playground's sick.
children's playground. We were commenting on that before. That looks nice. We got literature.
All right, D. Kaiser Lawrence, the Open Air Museum, Bokrijk, Great Gent. Is it Ghent? I'm sorry, Ghent, Amsterdam.
Gent, maybe, I don't know.
Gent, Amsterdam, Ludoin Guides, 2001, 128p, photo, Michael Hendricks.
Nice. And we got Rundschlag Sten, Open Air Museums, the history and future of a visionary idea. Christian Land, Carlson / Yamtli, 2007, page 530, ISBN 9789179482084. Now we got references.
The best references ever.
Oh, there's one.
This is the greatest reference ever.
Dude, this seemed like a very daunting article at
It's
first.
not, it's great.
But now we're at the end.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, enjoyable.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I
I do.
learning. I
I-
like learning about Bokrijk.
Dude,
I
I want to
wouldn't
go
mind going-
there because it's like, it sounds like a better version of Colonial Williamsburg. They have
Yeah.
a playground, a botanical garden,
Sure,
you know, like
I'll take it. And here's the thing: much better beer than what Colonial Williamsburg has to offer. Because it's Belgium.
Also, we'll have. They also had a still making distilled alcohol,
Yeah.
moonshine, right there. Like,
Listen, I'm fond of the drink.
dude,
Listeners of the
I
Wiki Bottle
do
understand
not
this.
drink, but like, I am all about PJ getting his drink on.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
All right, we
Thank
got
you.
references. Number one, Natterpunt. www.natterpunt.be, retrieved January 30th, 2023.
2023. External links: media related to Bokrijk Open Air Museum at Wikimedia Commons. We got the official website of Bokrijk Adventure Park.
Cool.
Review on Bokrijk.
Cool.
Het Groen Huis, the greenhouse. Oh, that's how you
Awesome.
say greenhouse. That's crazy.
Groen Huis.
Green Huis. Sounds like greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Plant Coal, Belgian Botanical Collections, Regionaal Landschap Lodge Kempen,
Het Wik.
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 Wait, is that what Wikipedia means?
No.
What is wiki?
With.
Wik means with. So what does wiki mean?
Also Wick.
What does wiki mean?
Withy.
What's withy?
I don't know. I just put an E at the end of it.
You just
and-
made a thing up completely. Just
Isn't-
whole cloth invented to something.
Sure.
Listener, that's what you get. That's what you deserve. And then we got World Pleen. It was last edited 6 months ago by...
Monkbot.
Did
This
we
guy
have Monk?
rules.
We've had Monkbot before,
Yeah, we have.
right?
Monkbot's cool.
Shout out Monkbot. You're pretty rad.
Yeah, you are. We like
You have
you.
good articles. You're
Yeah.
good at Wikipedia article writing.
I
Good work,
wish you
Monkbot.
had. I wish you had worked on that one Iranian one that we did. That was unreadable.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
Probably the roughest read that we've had.
Not because the words were hard to read, but because
The syntax, it was
awful.
a landmine. It was a minefield.
All right, we got related articles. We got Limburg, Belgium, province of Belgium.
Nice. Then we got Gank or Jank, not sure.
Jenks. You want to go to Jenks later?
Fuck no.
We'll go to Jenks.
I want to go home and go to bed.
Yeah,
and,
it's 9 o'clock.
Shout out to my lovely, beautiful girlfriend Nicole. It's her birthday tomorrow. I got her some stuff. Some things didn't come through though, so I have to go get her a nice card to explain why some of the things didn't come through.
She'll understand.
Yeah. Anyway, Nicole, you don't listen. She tried listening to the first episode and couldn't handle it. I do. No, it was like a knife in my heart. No, I'm kidding. It's not a knife. She has to listen to my dumb bullshit constantly. Listener, you can hit pause on this shit. Nicole does not have that luxury.
You need to curate the best episode for her.
It would be Bret the Hitman Hart. Just him reading Wikipedia.
The curate the best episode from our existing catalog for her to hear. So she doesn't have, like, the first one.
I don't think she would like any of it, honestly.
Really?
I don't think she would.
Not even Big Dick Billingsley? Or Angela Rawlings?
I think you'd have to catch her on a good day. She usually listens to, like, true crime and, like, horror story.
We have a true crime episode.
We do?
I think so, yeah.
I don't remember. We cover a murder?
Yeah, something like that.
Or some kind of criminal activity?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I can't wait till we get a full-on real true crime one.
Yeah, like something that actually covers like an actual like murder mystery. You're all about murder mysteries lately.
Love them.
That's pretty sick. Anyway, shout out Nicole. It's gonna be her birthday.
Shout out Nicole. Happy birthday.
If you know Nicole, wish her a happy birthday on the 23rd. It would have already passed by the time that we wish her a happy belated birthday. I love you, Nicole. You're not listening. I love you. I say it to you all the time here. Yeah, listener, I don't love you. I have no love for you. Fuck you. And then we got Herkern and Abbey. It's a Catholic monastery in Limburg, Belgium. The
Pope is dead.
Pope died. Good.
Yep. Good.
Gives a shit. Fuck him. He was Argentine. More than likely collaborated with the fascist junta that took out the leftist government that Pope Francis alleged to be in cahoots with. Whatever. It's a murky thing. They don't know for sure if he was involved with the fascists or not.
He was the most.
He was the most left wing out of all the popes. He was the first Latin American pope, which is no small feat. But he's still the pope. You know, that's like saying like, he's like the most charming serial killer. Like, get fucked. Fuck the Catholic Church.
It is true.
Yeah. Fuck.
I try to give him accolades because he did die from being killed by J.D. Vance.
He was bored to death by J.D. Vance.
But I mean, there are parts.
He met J.D. Vance and lost the will to live.
Yeah, because he saw what he had participated in creating.
JD's a Catholic, right?
Yes. Yeah. Like, this is the Catholicism that he was part of building, and he died. He gave up because he realized, like, I'm too late to fix this.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. Everything that I've worked so hard to create and save and to make. It'll never come true.
He was so wild. Here's the thing with Francis is like everybody's looking at him through rose-colored glasses. He met personally with that crazy fucking Mississippi county clerk who got in trouble because she refused to sign gay marriage licenses. Mm-hmm. And he went and met with her privately and was just like, "Yo, dog, you're the shit. You rock. Keep it up. Keep it up."
He was okay.
Like, I don't understand why people don't think he's like.
Dude, he was okay with atheists going to heaven. He said atheists can go to heaven.
Who fucking gives a shit?
I know, but just think about the insanity of this. He was okay with atheists. People that's more outright don't like his religion, don't believe in it. But he wouldn't say that gay people could go to heaven.
Here's my thing. That's
fucking bullshit.
But I'll tell you who that's for, though. That's not for the atheists. That's not for the atheist comfort. It's for Catholics who have children who are atheists. That's who that's for.
Yeah, I know.
So do it for gay people.
Yeah, Catholics have gay children. I know. It's like just like I just part of
it's
the
never
Catholic,
gonna be. It's never gonna be fixed. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's like it just needs to get gone.
One day it will be fixed. One day it'll be gone. It needs to
be liquidated, and all of the fucking wealth that it stole from the world needs to be redistributed. And this is an apolitical podcast called
Wikipedia Pod? Wikipod.
The Wikipod.
The Wikipod.
Or Wikipod or the Wikipod. It doesn't fucking matter, listener. It's already too late because the episode's over. I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
I got to go buy a birthday card. All right, bye. I love you.
Bye. We don't love you.
I do. Bye.
No, you don't.